Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel 8 Home Services project. In this video, we are going to learn about update service provider's profile. So let's see how can we update service provider's profile. So first of all, let's create a new Livewire component for edit the profile. So switch to the command prompt, and for creating the new Livewire component, just type here the command php artisan make :livewire a space directory name, which is provider service provider. Okay, then component name, let's say component name is edit s provider profile component. All right, now press enter. Component created. Now run the applications. Write a php artisan serve. Now switch to the project and let's create the route for this component. So just go inside the routes directory and then open web.php file, and inside the service provider middleware route group, let's create here. After this, let's add a new route here. So write here route get, add here the URI s provider profile and then edit. Okay, and also add here the class name. So write here edit s providers profile component, then colon class, and also give the route name. So write here name s provider dot edit profile. Alright, now save this file. Now let's open the class file, edit service provider profile component class file. So just go inside the app directory, then http livewire s provider, and from here let's open this one, edit service provider profile component.php file. Okay, and here first of all let's add the layout. So write here layout, then directory name layouts dot layout name, which is base. Okay, now save this file. Now let's open the view file. So just go inside the resources directory, resources, views, livewire s provider, and from here let's open this one, edit s provider profile component.php file. Okay, and inside this file, first of all just remove all the text, and now let's open this one, s provider profile component.php file, and from this file let's select all the text and copy, and here inside this view file just paste here. Okay, now let's change here the title. So just write here edit profile, and also change here edit profile. Okay, and from here let's remove this text. Okay, so just select and delete. Okay, and also remove this text and call empty and just write here 12. Okay, no need for this. Now inside this column let's add here the form. So write here form class form dash horizontal. Okay, and inside this form, first of all let's add here the input file control. Okay, so write here div class form group, and inside this let's add here the label for image. Okay, and add here the class control label control dash label and call md3. Okay, and add here the text profile image. Okay, now after this let's add here the input file type. So write here input type is equal to file, then class form dash control dash file, and add here the name new image. Okay, and also copy and paste here inside the label new image. Alright, now let's copy this and just paste here for the about. So change here the label about, and also for about let's add here the text area. So right here text area, then class form dash control and name about. Okay, and now just close this and also change here. Okay, now let's copy this and paste for city, then service category, service location. Okay, now change here the label. So right here city, then service category, and then service locations, okay, zip code or pin code. And also change here the name. So just select and press Ctrl plus D and write here city, and here service category ID. Okay, so right here service category ID, and here service locations, service underscore locations. And also change here the file type. So right here inside the about, just remove this input text field, and here just type text, change here also and text. Okay, and after this let's add here the submit button. So right here button type is equal to submit, and class btn success and pull right. Okay, and add here the text update profile. Alright, now save this file. Now go to the class file, and here let's create some properties. So right here public, and first property which is service provider ID. So right here service underscore provider underscore ID. Another property which is image, then about, another property which is city with dollar sign. Okay, and for service category ID, service location, and for new image. So change here the property name and just write here service category ID, service, about, then city. Okay, and after this service category ID, service category ID. Okay, and then service locations, and after this new image. Okay, now go to the view file and let's bind this property to the form. So inside the profile image, just write here wire colon model is equal to new image, and inside the about, write here wire colon model is equal to about. Now let's copy this and paste inside the city for category ID and inside the service location. Okay, and change here the property name, which is city, and here service underscore category underscore id, and here service locations. Okay, and for categories, let's add here the select control. Okay, so right here select, and let's copy this and paste here, copy and paste here. Okay, now just close this select, and here first of all go to the class file, and inside the render method let's fetch all the service categories. So right here is categories is equal to service category colon colon all. Okay, and now let's pass this s categories to the view. So inside this just add here big bracket, then s categories arrow s categories. Okay, all right, now go to the view file, and inside this select control let's add here the for each, then $s categories as s category. Okay, and here add the option and value. Inside the value write your double curly bracket, then s category. Okay, arrow id, and close the option, and inside this option for displaying the text just display here the service category name. So right here is category arrow name. Okay, all right, now here let's add here the lifecycle hook method, which is mount. So right here public function and mount method. Okay, and inside this just write here is provider is equal to service provider, this one colon colon, where user id user underscore id is equal to, add here the auth, and also import here auth. Okay, like this, then auth colon colon user arrow id. Okay, and then call here the first method. Now inside this property let's assign the value. So right here $this service category id service provider id is equal to $s provider arrow id. Okay, then $this arrow image is equal to $s provider arrow image. $this arrow about is equal to $s provider arrow city. Sorry, about. Now let's copy this and change here the property city, and also change here city, then service category id. So let's copy this and paste here service category id, and in last service locations. Okay, now save this file. Now here let's create a function for update the profile. So after this let's add a public function and function name update profile. Okay, and inside this first of all let's fetch here the s provider service provider. So right here service, let's copy this. Okay, and paste here. Now After this, let's check here if is provider $is provider, then let's update. Okay, so right here $image name is equal to carbon colon now, and call here the timestamp methods. Right here timestamp. Okay, then dot $this arrow new image arrow extensions. Okay, and inside this if just add here $this arrow new image. Okay, this one, and after this $this arrow new image, and call here the storage storage method, and inside this just pass here the directory name, which is providers, and then just pass here the image name, this one. Alright, now is provider arrow image, and inside this just store here the image name. So let's copy and paste here. Okay, and after this just write here $is provider arrow about is equal to $this arrow about, then is provider arrow city is equal to $this arrow city. Let's copy and paste here and change here the column name. So right here service underscore category service, this one. Okay, so just paste here. Now let's copy this one, service locations. Alright, now is provider arrow, call here the save method, and after this inside the session call here the flash method, flash, and pass the key message, and put here the message profile has been updated successfully. Okay, alright, now let's copy this function name and go to the view file, and inside the form let's add here the wire colon submit dot prevent is equal to, call this function update profile. Okay, now for displaying this session message after updating the profile, just before this form let's add here @if session has the message key. So write here message and just close here if directive. So write here indif, and inside this add here the div class alert success and role alert, and here just display here the message from the session. So write here session colon get message. Okay, and now inside this input file type for previewing the image, after this let's add here first of all add here the if directive, if dollar. Let's check here if new image available. Then just to display here the new image, so write here image tag, img tag, then src, and inside this just write here dollar new image arrow temporary url. Okay, temporary url, and also set here the width, image width to 20 pixel. Okay, and if new image is not available, then let's check here inside the if else if. Inside the else if, let's check here dollar image. Okay, and if image from it's showing the image from the database. Okay, this one. If image is available inside the database table, then let's copy this image and show here. Okay, so just remove this and add here the directory name here. So write here asset, then images, and then is providers. Okay, and just remove this, and after this add the forward slash and then dollar image. Okay, and if both images are not available, then inside the else part let's display here the default image. Okay, placeholder image. So inside the else part just display here. So let's copy this and paste here and just remove this, and inside here just add forward slash then default dot jpg. Okay, and after this just close here the if directive. Okay, so right here @endif. Okay, now save this file. Now everything is done. So one more thing, go to the service provider component view file, and here let's add a link for edit the profile. Okay, so after this just write here anchor tag href is equal to, add your double curly bracket, then route, and add here the route name, which is provider dot edit. This one is provider dot edit profile. Okay, so just paste here, and now add here the class btn dash info full right, and add here the text edit profile. Okay, now save this file. Now it's done. So let's check this. So switch to the browser and just refresh the page. Now you can see here the edit link, edit profile link. Okay, so for edit the profile, let's click on this link, and you can see here the edit profile page. Okay, it's not showing in proper way, so let's check this. So switch to the project, and inside this view file for about, inside this after this label let's add here a column. Okay, so just select this and cut this and add here div class whole empty 9. Okay, and paste inside this div. Alright, and do same thing inside the about. So cut this and then col empty 9. Okay, and let's copy and after this just paste here. Now close this div and also change inside the select control. Alright, and also remove this input text field, and in last for the service location, alright. Now save this file and let's check again. So switch to the browser and refresh the page, and this time it's looking good. Okay, so one more thing, inside this input text field, form control, inside the about form control, and here form control, just remove this dash file and also remove from here. Okay, only form dash control. Now save this and just refresh the page. Now it's good. Okay, now let's change the profile image. So just click on browse. Okay, now select the profile image. One thing is missing here, cannot handle file upload. Okay, so go to the class file, edit service provider profile component class file, and here first of all just import here, use Livewire with file upload. Okay, and now inside the class just write here use with file uploads. Now save this file and let's try one more time. So just refresh the page and then select the profile image, and you can see here the profile image preview. Okay, now let's add here the about. So and some text about me, and here city, let's say add here the city of Faridabad, services AC, and service location. So add here the zip code or pin code 121001 and separated with comma. Okay, add here zip code or pin code with separated with comma. Now just click on update profile, and you can see here profile has been updated successfully. Okay, now go back the profile page and you can see here the updated profile. Okay, so in this way you can update service providers profile. So that's all about update service providers profile. So thanks for watching this video, and if you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.